This is our Microsoft investment proposal with a small insight on Meta, Apple, and Oracle. Starting off with Meta, as most of us know, Mark Zuckerberg created this multinational technology company in 2004. As time passed, they developed more and more platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Oculus. Some of the key takeaways from Meta is that it created significant social media platforms to this day, developing and improving their position in the metaverse, which is virtual, interconnected space. Meta has shown a lot of growth. Meta just recently started paying dividends in 2024 as just $2 per share, as the company's main objective was to put the money back into the business for as much growth as possible. Meta's revenue starts with their stable platforms that offer many sought out after advertising markets, allowing it to be one of the largest digital advertising companies, effectively generating a majority of the revenue.
So, an intro into Apple is that they're a global tech giant that was founded back in 1976 by Steve Jobs. While it's best known for its iconic products like the iPhone, iPad, and Mac computers, they've expanded into wearables with the Apple Watch and AirPods. And alongside of their hardware, Apple's software like iOS and macOS and services like iCloud and the App Store have helped shape the way we use technology. And some key takeaways from Apple is that they've created some of the most influential products that we all use today. They are currently breaking into the AI sector of the market with products that are soon to come out. And Apple stock has continued to grow over the years, with their stock price increasing in the past 5 years from $80 to $237 today. Their annual dividends per share has also grown as well from 80 cents to a dollar. And most of the revenue has come from diversification and has made Apple less reliant on hardware sales alone, while also cementing its position as a leader in both tech and digital services. This has helped them soak up much of many different sectors' revenue.
I did Oracle for my equity valuation. Oracle is an information technology company that provides cloud applications and infrastructure to businesses. Oracle's products and services are used in many industries, including communications, construction, energy, and healthcare. Oracle is a leading enterprise software and cloud solution provider known for its powerful databases and AI driven analytics. With Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, it competes with top cloud providers like AWS and Microsoft Azure. Oracle's growth recently has been due to the cloud services that Oracle has developed. Another growth factor has been increased demand for artificial intelligence capabilities that Oracle can provide to businesses. Oracle's revenue grew to 53 billion dollars in 2024, a 6% increase year over year. In 2025, Q1 revenue rose 7% to 13.3 billion, dollars, while Q2 increased 9% to 14.1 billion, dollars, driven by strong cloud growth. Cloud services surged 24% in Q2 to 5.9 billion, dollars. Oracle also continues to reward shareholders with regular dividend payouts, maintaining a stable and consistent dividend policy. Oracle stock was at around 172 today. My fundamental value has it at 167. So with that being said, I would not buy the stock right now.
So, a quick introduction to the company Microsoft. As most of you probably already know, they are one of the world's largest and most influential tech companies. They are known for their software and hardware products, as well as their cloud services and the various other innovations. Most prominently, their flagship operating system, Windows, which has become a staple for personal computers as well as businesses. As far as their key areas of business, they have a highly diversified portfolio spanning not only from software and hardware, but to gaming and entertainment as well, with their acquisition of Xbox. And then most recently, AI and then VR as well. For dividends, they began paying quarterly dividends in 2003, and they currently pay about 68 cents per share, which is on the higher side of the tech sector as well. So, some of the reasons we think they would be a solid investment, partially were their impressive growth rates. Historically, their dividend growth rate has been about 9 to 11% per year. And so we predicted a terminal rate of about 7.5%. And this consistent growth indicates really strong earnings potential for investors. And we know they have a solid business model capable of sustaining that profitability. And then another reason was using the CAP-M, we determined the expected return of Microsoft stock to be 8.94%, which is again on the higher side of tech companies. And while this also reflects that it's a riskier investment, we know that they have a solid business model capable of withstanding that. And then for free cash flow projections, Microsoft's earnings before interest and taxes have been growing steadily. They've been up 56% since 2021, and this has translated into free cash flow increases as well. So, consistent positive free cash flow projections indicate that Microsoft can continue funding their operations as well as paying dividends out to investors and then investing in growth opportunities within the company without relying on too much external financing.
Looking ahead, our roadmap unfolds a timeline marked by dividends over the years displaying Microsoft's progress. Starting in 2022, Microsoft gave out $2.54 in dividends, which was 24 cents more than 2021. Later in 2023, Microsoft shows some growth with a 9.84% increase in their dividends this year, totaling at $2.79. Moving to 2024, the growth rate was just over 10% and delivered dividends quarterly, three payments at 75 cents and one at 83 cents, totaling to $3.08. Lastly, with 2025, we can predict the growth rate that will be 10.94%, and it will produce $3.42 in dividends.
So Microsoft has many opportunities for growth, whether it's building off their strengths or learning from their weaknesses. In some of their strengths, Microsoft has a broad range of products and services from its operating system Windows to software like Microsoft to cloud computing with Azure, gaming with Xbox, and even hardware with Surface devices. This diversity helps shield the company from market volatility. And some of the weaknesses that they can learn from is Windows still remains a core part of Microsoft revenue. However, its dominance in the PC market is weakening as more users move to mobile and alternate operating systems like Mac OS and Linux. Um, some threats that Microsoft face are strong competition from other tech giants like Google, Amazon, Apple, and others, especially in areas like cloud computing, software, and gaming. Some opportunities for Microsoft is that they've made big investments in AI and machine learning, especially through its Azure AI services and acquisitions. The demand for AI solutions is expected to continue to grow, so it's offering Microsoft a chance to lead in the space.